Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pickleball and Politics, where I combine my quest to stay out of the kitchen with my passion for politics. So thank you for joining me on another episode of Pickleball and Politics. I hope everybody is doing great today. I wanted to tell you, it's going to be a quick podcast today. I wanted to tell you that the other day, instead of going to play with friends pickleball, I went by myself to another court in town where I knew there would be no one, and I did something I haven't done since last year. I practiced my serve all by myself. I was there maybe an hour and 15, 20 minutes, and I took my 11 balls. I used to have 12 balls. I don't know. I'm missing a ball. And I went over. I took my 11 balls, and I started serving, and I served again, and I served again. And after about 30 or 40 balls, I said to myself, it's not working. I'm going to do what so many people have told me to do, try a drop serve. So I said, all right, let me do a drop serve for a while. So I did a drop serve, and I missed. I did drop serve, and I missed. I did a drop serve, and I missed. And then it went in, and then it went in again, and then it went in again, and then it went in again. And all my drop serves were going in. So by changing my serve, dropping the ball and serving it, not a drop, and not a drop shot, a drop serve. So I drop the ball, hit it, it's going in. Doing my 11 balls, 10 out of the 11 are going in. Go to the next side, repeat. I go to the left side of the court, the right side of the court, same thing. I'm getting at least 10. A lot of times I'm getting 11, all 11 of the balls. And I'm like, maybe this is what I've been doing wrong. So then I started to give it a little power, a little control, see what it was doing. I was using my new racket, which will be a separate talk another time, because I just got a call. We're going to go play pickleball now. After I get through with you today, I'm going to play a game, and I'm going to try my new racket in a game. So that should be exciting too. So I served at least 250 times. I was there, like I said, an hour and about 15, 20 minutes. And by the end, I was consistently getting 10 of the 11 balls, and a lot of times 11. So when I go to the court today, I'm going to be trying my new drop serve in a game. I'm a little nervous about this. I have to be honest. It got me a little nervous. I am a little nervous about it, but I know I can do it because I'm nervous serving anyways. So we might as well try the drop. And let's see what happens. I just felt like I had more control over it. Let's see what happens. As far as politics today, well, we got a lot of rumors going around that former President Trump is going to be indicted by the district attorney in New York City this week. And I'd like to talk to that under the guise of rumors. There are a lot of rumors going around. Aren't there a lot of rumors going around? And I would like to know who's leaking all of this. Who is leaking all of these rumors that are going around? I don't know. New York City's on high alert. All of their NYPD are on alert for protests. The FBI is on alert. I'm sure the state police are. The Secret Service have to be in on it. So there's a whole lot of agencies all talking to each other about this indictment. Never mind the lawyers in the DA's office, Trump's lawyers, all kinds of things. So there are a lot of people involved in this, and people are leaking. Why are they leaking? We know it's not the ethical thing to do to leak, and yet there are leaks. Now, this crime revolves around a payment of campaign finance. We know that. It also involves an NDA. Now, I'm going to assume that almost all of these agencies, I don't know, I've never worked for NYPD, I've never worked for the Secret Service or anyone else, but I'm assuming that they have to sign some sort of confidential agreement too, confidentiality agreement, which is similar to an NDA. You're not supposed to disclose, and a lot of people have NDAs. You're a housekeeper for a celebrity, you might have to sign an NDA. So there's a lot of NDAs out there, and there's a lot of NDAs involving civil settlements. So somebody is leaking this, and this crime happened, 7 years ago? The Department of Justice decided that there was nothing here. They weren't going to pursue it. They didn't want anything to do with it. But the district attorney in New York City has decided that he'd like to put a little notch on his belt. And he must be using this for political aspirations. You know he wants to run for something else. That's the only reason he's doing this. Because it's not really a crime. And if it is a crime, then maybe Hillary Clinton should have been charged with a crime when last year her campaign paid $113,000 fine for legal services that they paid regarding the Steele dossier. So Hillary Clinton's campaign did pay a $113,000 fine last March of 2022 for what was called legal services that was used from her campaign finances to pay off the Steele dossier. And so she wasn't arrested. Nobody brought her in. She didn't have to worry about her Secret Service detail coordinating with the NYPD. So I'd like to know why all of this Trump stuff is happening. I mean, besides the obvious that there is real Trump derangement syndrome. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, just watch MSNBC. If you put on Morning Joe in the morning, if we did a drinking game first starting at 6 o'clock, by 6:20, we'd all be intoxicated for the rest of the day if the word of the day was Trump, because they must say Trump 100 times by 6:20. So there is definitely a disparity in the way certain people are reported and treated based on their political affiliation. And that's sort of a dangerous road to go down, in my opinion. There's definitely two tiers of justice, and it seems like there's two levels of two thresholds of justice, two levels of justice. And if you're a Republican, it's way down here. And if you're a Republican, it's way down here. If you're a Democrat, ooh, your threshold's way up high. The bar is really high, and it's really low if you're a Republican. So the Trump, all these leaks, and the Democrats don't seem to have any leaks at all. And nobody even talks about Hunter Biden's laptop, which has all sorts of criminality on it. That's for sure. But nobody seems to want to touch it. Just the payments he's received from foreign entities. I can't imagine if Don Jr. had all those payments from foreign entities on his laptop. Never mind the pictures. Oh, Lord, I'm telling you. Anyways, my question really is, who leaked this? Who leaked this? And the hypocrisy of the justice system in pursuing this. Because we got so many really important things going on in this country. Crime is at an all-time high in New York City, and yet they let the majority of the criminals just walk free. So I don't think it's a good system going forward, because you just cannot be doing this. Anyways, I'm kind of depressed a little bit about everything going on in the world, to tell you the truth. So I am going to go off and play pickleball now. Let's see how... Oh, my dink of the day. The dink of the day is whoever leaks. The leakers. The leakers are the dink of the day. So I can be reached on Getter at Pickleball and Politics, on Instagram at Pickleball and Politics, and on Twitter at Pickle and Paul. And please leave me a message. I'd love to have a conversation with you and a dialogue all the time. I've said before, it doesn't matter if you love me or you hate me. We can still be friends. So until next time on Pickleball and Politics, where I combine my quest to stay out of the kitchen with my passion for politics, I'll see you next time. Any comments, leave them. All right, I'll see you all soon. Thanks for joining me.